everyone, this is Karen.
Hi everybody, this is Shane.
Today we're looking at a lesson and it's our translation practice.
Ooh.
And the topic we're going to talk about today, I find is quite interesting and is about the low birth rates in Taiwan.
Oh,
Not many people want to have babies nowadays.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you if it's not too personal, if it's okay. Well, I know that, are you and your wife planning on having babies, or that's not part of your plan?
Actually, it's not part of our plan. We've decided to not have children.
Is there any reasons why?
Well, I think for us, both of us have our own career and work that we want to focus on, and we've never had a very strong desire to raise children. So I think a lot of people these days, especially in the past, traditionally, you would have one person stay at home and take care of the child, and the other one would have a career. But I think almost all married couples now both have their own careers, right? So it's becoming more and more difficult to find time and to really want to make this big choice to get rid of your career or take a long time away from your career.
You're right, and I think it's also about the financial burden that you might have.
Bingo.
Yeah, because I think right now, if you, just the two of you, I think it's a different lifestyle.
Right.
And then you can go on vacations, and then you can go somewhere to travel. But when you have a child, there's education and their tuition fee that you have to save up for.
Right.
So I think there are different reasons why people do not want to have children.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what the answer is to this, if it's good, if it's bad or not, but you can come to your own decisions and maybe do some research about it.
You're right.
Yeah, but it takes all kinds of people, right?
Yeah, you're right. I agree with that.
All right.
Okay, let's enjoy our lesson on translation practice.
Okay, enjoy.
Translation practice. Practice A.
Many people rely on social media to stay in touch with family and friends. However, this kind of communication can also have a negative effect on people's ability to socialize in person.
Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to this month's translation practice lesson. Hanny and I are your teachers. Today, we're going to be doing some translating. As always, we'll be translating 4 sentences.
Right. Over the course of our lesson, we will translate 4 Chinese sentences into perfect English. We will discuss tricky parts of each of these sentences as well.
Indeed. Okay, everyone, let's get started. Let's take a look at our lesson's first sentence.
OK， 今天要翻译的第一个句子是许多人靠社群媒体跟家人朋友保持联系。这个句子的主词是许多人，动词是靠。那么这句是在陈述事实，所以时态是用现在简单式。
Okay, we begin our discussion of sentence number 1 by explaining what it means to rely on or upon someone or something. Rely on, rely upon. Now, if you rely on or upon someone or something, you depend or you count on them or it. Now, what does this mean? Well, if you rely or depend or count on somebody or something, you need this person or thing. You have to have this person or thing in order to survive or to get or achieve something, so on and so forth. Now, in this phrase, the word rely is followed either by either on or upon, and then a noun or a verb, ing. Noun or verb, ing. For example, children rely on their parents for financial and emotional support.
孩子仰赖父母提供金钱上与情感上的支持。好，那我们来学习片语动词 rely on 或是 rely upon， 这表示依靠或是仰赖什么什么，它的意思就相当于 count on 或是 depend on。那么这个片语之后可以接人或是事物，例如 Veronica relies on her boyfriend to pay for everything。 Veronica 所有的东西都是靠她男朋友付钱的，这样好像不太好诶，各付各的比较好吧。Okay, in our sentence, people are not relying on other people. They are relying upon a thing.
Right. Many people, apparently, rely on social media. Social media. Facebook or FB, Instagram or IG, Twitter. The list goes on and on. These are examples of social media apps or websites. Yeah, social media apps or websites such as these allow people to connect to one another easily. With social media, people can talk, share things, follow others, and express themselves instantly while reaching a really big audience. For example, Facebook is one of the largest social media companies in the world.
脸书是全球最大的社群媒体公司之一。好，那么 social media 就是社群媒体、社交媒体，那它是用来统称透过网络来及时分享图文、影音的媒体。那我们来造一个例句。We need to be careful not to fall for fake news on social media. 我们必须小心谨慎，不要上当，不要被社群媒体上面的假新闻给骗了。同学们平常都会用社群媒体跟亲朋好友联络吗？可能很长吧。Well, I'm guilty of this. Sometimes it is easier for me to connect with my relatives through social media.
Me too. It's just so easy.
That's right.
I really should make an effort to contact them in more personal ways. And we'll have more on that later. Anyway, speaking of family, our next explanation will deal with family and friends. Family and friends. You'll see these words put together quite a bit in English with an and, the word and, in between. Now, your family and friends, very simply, are all those people who you are close to. Note, in American English, the noun family is a singular noun, even though it does refer to a group of more than one person. Okay, so when the word family is the subject of a sentence, make sure that you pair it with a singular verb. For example, you can always rely on your family and friends, or your family is something that you can never lose.
家人、朋友是我们可以依靠的对象。那要表达家人、朋友，英文不能直接说 family friends， 记得中间要用 and 来连接，应该要说 family and friends。好，另外要提醒同学们 ，family 是集合名词。那在美语里面，如果要用 family 家人来当做主词的话，后面一般就会搭配单数动词。例如 ，His family is his number one priority.
It's true.
他把家庭当作第一优先，家人是最重要的。Well, earlier Jeff and I talked about how we use social media to contact our family and friends. Next, we're going to focus on this idea of contacting someone. When you contact someone, you say hello. You start talking with them, communicating with them, etc.
Right, and once you've opened this line of communication, you want to keep it open. You want to stay in contact with someone. And that's what staying or keeping in touch with somebody is all about. Stay or keep in touch with somebody. If you are in touch with someone, you are in contact with them. Further, if you continue to communicate with someone, you can also say that you stay or keep in touch with them. Also, if you want to communicate with someone, okay, you can say that you want to get in touch with them. For example, when I graduated from high school, I promised to keep in touch with all of my friends.
同学们毕业后还有跟朋友们保持联系吗？那么 in touch 它可以用来表达联系、联络。那我们就可以用 stay in touch 或是 keep in touch 来表达保持联系，或是用 be in touch 来表达有联系。get in touch 取得联系。lose touch 表示失去联系，那这些用法的后面都可以加上 with somebody 来表达跟某人保持联系啊，跟某人取得联系，跟某人失联等等。例如 She lost touch with all her high school friends after she moved away. 她搬家之后跟所有的高中朋友都失联了。好，那现在已经看完所有文法重点，我们可以翻译整个句子喽。So the sentence could be
Many people rely on social media to stay in touch with family and friends. Okay, everyone, sentence number 1 is now in the books. It is now time to translate sentence number 2.
好，今天要翻译的第二个句子是，不过这一种沟通也可能会对人面对面的社交能力有负面的影响。那么句首的不过可以用 however 来翻译，它是副词，要记得用逗号跟句子隔开。好，那这个句子的主词是这一种沟通，动词是也可能有。那句子是在承接上一句，所以我们时态也是用现在简单式。
Okay, before we used the word communication.
That's right.
What does this noun mean, though? Let's talk about that right now. The word communication is the noun form of the verb communicate. Okay, communication is the use of language, signals, gestures, etc. The whole purpose of communication is to express yourself or to make yourself known to another person. For example, there has been almost no communication between you two lately. If you don't start communicating again, your friendship is doomed. Ooh.
你们两个最近几乎都没有交流，如果还不开始沟通，你们的友谊就完了。好，来看 communicate 这个动词是沟通交流，像是资讯、思想或是感情等等的交流。好，那它的名词是 communication。communication 表示沟通交流。例如 Many jobs require excellent communication skills. 很多工作都需要有良好的沟通技巧。Well, a lack of communication between friends is not a good thing. Such a thing could definitely have a negative effect on a friendship.
I agree. Okay, let's take a moment to explain what it means to have a negative effect on somebody or something. Have a negative effect on somebody or something. If you have an effect on somebody or something, you have some type of influence on them. And yes, a negative effect or influence or impact is not good. Very simply, to have a negative effect on somebody or something is to hurt them or to impact or influence them in a way that is bad for them. For example, Bobby's grades have fallen. I think it's because John has had a negative effect on him.
Bobby 的成绩下滑，我觉得是因为 John 对他产生的负面影响。好，那我们来看这个用法 have an effect on somebody or something， 这表示对某人或某事物有影响。那我们可以在 effect 的前面加入形容词来修饰，像是加入 huge 巨大的 positive 正面的 negative 负面的等等，所以我们可以用 have a negative effect on somebody or something 来表达对某人或某事物有负面的影响。例如 Too much stress may have a negative effect on your mental health. 压力太大可能会对心理健康有负面的影响。Okay, everyone, it is almost time to take a break. Before we can do so, though, we need to make 2 brief explanations.
Indeed. The first of these will cover the phrases in person and face to face. In person, face to face. Now, it is important to spend time with people or to meet with people. Yes, you should meet with people face to face or on a person-to-person basis. If you spend time like this with another person, you are in their physical presence. You're there in the flesh. You don't meet or spend time with them on the internet or anything else like that. Okay? You're there, they are there in reality. For example, the boss wants to meet with you face to face, so be ready. Ooh.
老板想要跟你当面约谈，你要做好准备哦。好，那么 in person 或是 face to face 是用来表达面对面、当面、本人亲自怎么样。例如 She and I have chatted a few times online, but we've never met in person. 我跟她在网络上聊过几次，但我们从来没有碰过面。好，那顺便补充一下 in the flesh 这个用法。Flesh 是肉体，那么 in the flesh 表示本人亲自，这通常是相较于电视啊、影片、图片而言，用来表达活生生的看到本人这样，所以我们可以用 see somebody in the flesh 来表达亲眼看到某人。Okay, let's discuss what it means to have the ability to socialize. Then finally, we can take a break.
Good idea. The ability to socialize or one's ability to socialize. To socialize is to get along with others. If you are able to socialize, you can hang out with others and have a good time just by talking and communicating. Similarly, a person's ability to socialize is their ability to get along with others socially, the extent to which they can communicate with others or how able they are to do so. For example, your ability to socialize is especially important when you need to make new friends.
要结交新朋友的时候，社交能力尤其重要。那我们先来看 ability 这个名词，它就是指能力，后面接 to 加原形动词，就表示做什么什么的能力。像我们说 the ability to think independently， 就表示独立思考的能力。那要表达社交能力这个英文，我们可以说 the ability to socialize， 或是 one's ability to socialize。那么我们用到 socialize 这个动词，就表示社交、交际。举例来说 The best way to help children develop their ability to socialize is through play. 帮助孩子们培养社交能力的最佳方法就是透过玩乐。好，那现在我们已经学会相关文法重点，可以翻译整个句子喽。So the sentence could be.
However, this kind of communication can also have a negative effect on people's ability to socialize in person.
Okay, with that, the first half of our lesson is now in the books.
It is now break time. But don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the second half of this month's translation practice lesson soon.
Translation practice. Practice B.
Due to low birth rates, Taiwan has become an aged society. We should face this issue immediately and try to come up with some solutions.
Welcome back. Hanny and I are now going to start reviewing the second half of this month's translation practice lesson.
Correct. Let's go ahead and take a look at the third sentence of today's lesson. 今天要翻译的第三个句子是：由于出生率低，台湾已成为一个高龄社会。那么这个句子的主词是台湾，动词是已成为。好，那么已成为就是在描述现在目前已经存在的现象。那我们时态要用现在完成式。
All right, there are two explanations to make in sentence number 3. First up, we're going to discuss 3 ways in which the question why can be answered. Due to, because of, or owing to. Yes, everyone, you can use these phrases when answering the question, why? Why did that happen? Why did that happen, I should say? It happened due to, because of, or owing to something. Again, why did this occur? Here's the reason. It occurred due to, because of, or owing to something. Note, Note the cause and effect relationship here. Yes, you can use these phrases to explain the causes of some effect. For example, schools we closed today. Schools will be closed today due to the typhoon.
因为台风的关系，今天停课哦。好啦，我们来看 due to、because of 或是 owing to 这三个片语都可以用来表达由于、因为，它们是片语介系词，那么后面要接名词或动名词。这边提醒同学们，其实 due to 跟 owing to 的用法是比较正式一点，在口语中我们比较常用 because of。例如 The mayor was absent due to illness. 市长因病缺席。再看个例句 Some of the staff were late today because of the heavy rain. 因为那场大雨，有一些同事今天迟到了。好，那我们要翻译由于出生率低，可以写作 due to low birth rate， 或是把 due to 换成 owing to 或是 because of 都可以。Okay, now let's cover the second explanation we have to make for sentence number 3.
Right, let's talk about what an aged society is. Aged society. Everyone, an aged society is an old society. A society that has a disproportionately large number of old people in it. Okay, there's a lot of old people in an aged society. That's the idea here. So, what does this all mean? It means that there are more old people in a society than you'd expect. There are more old people, let's say, than young people or middle-aged people, okay? They're there. They're represented in a large amount, a larger than expected amount. For example, both Taiwan and Japan are aged societies.
好，台湾和日本都进入高龄社会了。那么 aged society 表示高龄社会，那它是指65岁以上的老年人口占了人口总数的14%以上。好，那么 aging society 这表示高龄化社会。高龄化社会是指老年人口呢是占7%以上，可是不到14%。好，那么像现在台湾老年人口已经超过14%了，所以就可以说 Taiwan is now considered an aged society. 台湾现在被视为高龄社会。好，那现在已经学会相关文法重点，可以翻译整个句子喽。So the sentence could be
Due to low birth rates, Taiwan has become an aged society.
Okay, everyone, I have good news. It is now time to begin explaining the final sentence of today's lesson. Let's start going over sentence number 4. 今天要翻译的第4个句子是，我们应该立刻面对这个问题，并试着提出一些解决方法。那么主词是我们，动词是面对。这个句子是在陈述事实，所以时态是用现在简单式。
Yes, everyone, our lesson is now almost complete. But our lesson isn't quite over yet. We've got 4 small explanations to make. Right now, let's discuss what it means to do something immediately, or right away, or at once. Immediately, right away, at once. Time is running out. You can't delay for even a minute. Act now because you have no time to spare. Yes, everyone, if time is an issue, if time is important and you have to rush, you can use the word immediately and the phrases right away and at once. Yes, if you do something immediately, right away, or at once, you do it now as if there were an emergency and as if you had no time at all to waste. For example, there's a fire in the house. We need to get out of here immediately.
房子失火了，我们必须马上离开这里。好啊，要表达立刻、马上，这个英文可以说 immediately。或是 right away， 或者是 at once 等等。例如 ，Please tell Sarah to call me right away。请叫 Sarah 马上打电话给我。Next, everyone, we're going to talk about what an issue is.
Right. And no, we're not talking about magazines. issue or problem. In this situation, everyone, an issue is kind of like a problem. More specifically, problems or issues are bad or possibly bad situations or things that need to be talked about. They need to be discussed. For example, during the debate, the politicians discussed issues important to voters.
政治人物在参加辩论会的时候，通常会向选民们来解释他们对一些重要议题的看法。好，那我们要翻译问题、议题，尤其是重要或是具有争议的问题，我们可以用 issue 或是 problem 来表达。例如 ，The protest drew people's attention to the issue of bullying。那场抗议活动引起人们对霸凌议题的关注。Okay, guys, hang in there. We're almost there. Only 2 tiny explanations are left.
Let's go ahead and do them together, one after the other. The first of these is the phrase, come up with. This explanation is easy. If you come up with something, you think of something. You figure something out, you have a good idea that solves a problem, etc. For example, what a great idea. How did you come up with that?
I'm
Amazing.
a genius.
You're a genius, like Einstein.
好，刚刚 Jeff 老师那个句子说，这真是个好点子，你怎么想出来的啊？好，那么 come up with 这个片语就表示提出、想出，通常是指想出某个解决方法或是答案等等。例如 I just came up with a crazy idea. 我刚刚想到一个很疯狂的点子，但我不要告诉你，因为我们要赶快来看最后一个文法重点了。Okay, last but not least, let's define the word solution.
Solution. A solution is like an answer. In this situation, if you come up with a solution, you think of an idea that makes it possible for you to deal with a problem or to handle a difficult situation. For example, I worked for hours, but still, I couldn't come up with a solution to the math problem.
同学们应该都有碰过很难解的数学题吧？有时候可能想了好几个小时都解不了。那我们来看这个名词 solution， 它表示解答或者解决方法，后面常常会搭配介系词 to。当我们说 a solution to 或是 the solution to 再加一个名词，就是指什么什么的解决方法。例如 They have found a solution to this problem。他们已经找到一个解决问题的方法了。好，那么现在已经看完相关文法重点，可以翻译整个句子喽。So the sentence could be,
We should face this issue immediately and try to come up with some solutions.
Okay, everyone, with that we are done with today's lesson.
Right. And that means it is time for a break. But don't go away. We'll be back next month with another translation practice lesson. See you then.
Bye bye.
不要爆雷，不要剧透，3个相关实用句。
欢迎回到就爱讲英文，我是 Steven，
我是 Kate。
好，我们今天要讲的主题是
不要爆雷，不要剧透。哎，这个很常用哎。
知道吗？我每次碰到会爆雷的人啊，尤其是最近 Avengers 4，我跟你说，我只要碰到一个人爆雷，我还没有看之前，我把那个人封杀。而且如果是不认识的人在网络上，我一定会 report 他，就是检举他，然后就说这个 YouTube 还是什么东西，我都会检举，一定会。我觉得这种人就会是下地狱的。啊，很气耶！
我们就要学以下的。
OK， 好，对不起。好，那我们今天就要讲爆雷的一些英文。
对，
好，第一个呢是 I only watched the teaser trailer。I
only watched the teaser trailer。
也可以是 I only watched the teaser， 也可以是 I only watched the trailer。Teaser
跟 trailer 有什么不一样吗？
好，我跟你解释一下。第一个呢 ，teaser， 如果 tease 这个动词呢，就是讲嘿嘿嘿哈哈哈，就是嘲笑别人，就是哈哈。另外也可以是就如果今天我是一个就是想让你性暗示，就 tease 你那种感觉，让你就是想给你多一点，让你就是想不想看，想不想看，
挑逗，
想不想看？对，挑逗，对。
然后嘞。
好，所以挑逗的名词就是 teaser， 就是稍微给你看一点点哦，又把衣服穿起来，想看一点哦，是那样子。好，所以如果是一个电影，大家很期望看它的时候，你如果放一个 teaser。就是一个镜头，是让大家看的时候，好想看下去哦。
有点像前导片这样。
对对对，那有的时候呢，因为我们先讲 trailer 就是一个电影的预告片。对，
就是网络上很多会有的那种。
对对对，所以如果是 teaser trailer 呢，如果把这个两个放在一起呢，就是有些预告片，它不是给你看整个剧情，它只给你看一点点。比如说，如果是哥吉拉的话，它就给你看哥吉拉的眼睛，然后给你哥吉拉的尾巴，然后哥吉拉的一颗牙齿，然后大家就会知道，那个就是哥吉拉。
是不是有点像电影播完，然后它会有下一集的那种一小短片？那个算是
那个也算是 teaser。
OK，
那个算 teaser。对对对。
好，彩蛋。
第二个呢是 Don't spoil it。Don't
spoil it。
真的，你真的不要 spoil， 我真的会揍你哦。好，对不起。Don't spoil it. Spoil 这个动词呢，是把它变得是脏的，还是把它弄坏了？
弄坏。
对对对。
如果 spoil
对，比如说食物如果坏掉，我们说 it's spoiled，对不对
？OK。
所以如果你把一个电影 spoil 掉呢，就表示说你已经把这个剧情都讲出来，让我没有再有机会享受这部电影。所以就不要 spoil， 我真的很生气，
不要糟蹋，
真的很不应该哦，因为你一直给讲一个剧情，就会让那个人就是对这个电影的娱乐性完全的消灭掉了，很坏。
没错，不要这样子。
Don't spoil
Don't spoil it。
OK， 好 ，spoil 的名词呢是 spoiler。
spoiler。
所以第三句是 I don't need any spoilers。
I don't need any spoilers。
我不需要你给我任何的暴雷。
对对对，
任何的暴雷。然后呢 ，and don't be a spoiler。好，这个意思呢。两个 spoiler 有点小不一样。第一个 spoiler 是这个电影你给的暴雷，
对。
但第二个是你就是暴雷的那个人
，spoiler。暴雷的人也叫 spoiler。
完全无关。是如果今天讲一个人是 spoil 的话，就说他是宠坏的小孩子。好
，OK，
这是小的一个小课程。好，今天呢就是教你们一些跟暴雷有关的英文。
那我们来看看怎么用，进入 live action。
I went to the premiere screening of It Chapter 2 last night. The dancing clown is back!
Shh! Don't spoil it. I only watched the trailer.
Oh, so you must remember the terrifying scenes. And you know what? The horrifying grandma, she...
Stop! I don't need any spoilers. And don't be a spoiler.
Fine. I just want to share... 第一 I only watched the teaser or I only watched the trailer. 第二 Don't spoil it. 第三 I don't need any spoilers and don't be a spoiler.